Greetings, SpeedGaming. We are here for the Spring Tournament 2022 Final Fantasy Randomizer. We got Budgemano versus Jaylow. We are in the group phase, and it's gonna be a good match tonight. We got Dark Moon with me. Ganon's gone wild in the booth. So
hey,
how you doing?
I'm good. It's gonna be a fun one here. This is gonna be entertaining to say the least. Just because I like the parties they've picked, and I mean, Spring Tournament has proven so far to be pretty wild already.
Yeah, yesterday Budgemano was in a race that was literally like down to the wire, down to like 5-6 seconds or something like that. So hopefully we get another great race here. But yeah, the races have been great so far.
Yeah, we've seen our fair share already of pretty close matchups so far, and I'm expecting to see that all Spring Tournament. That's the thing about the flags that we have. We've got 2 loose in the pool, and you can spend a lot of time searching for that loose. So even if you have good gear, even if you have a good party, until you find that loose, you're not ready to go, and it's anyone's game at that point.
Yeah, anything's possible with loose items. So yeah, you want to go fast, but you may or may not have to find loose. Loose might not be even required, or might be required. So hedge your bets. Maybe you make some skips. Maybe you gamble. Do you go C? Do you go volcano? Who knows?
That does seem to be the big gamble a lot of the time. It's just with the way that things work out, you're gonna get up in the air pretty early, pretty often. And so it's like, do you go to Sky, do you go to C, or do you go to Volcano? It's often the choice that has to be made, and I will tell you, I have lost that choice more times than I want to count these flags.
Yeah, they both have a similar amount of chests, so
Yep.
it's kind of a 50-50 there.
Because the key items, the loose key items can't be in incentivized dungeons. That knocks some of them out, Earth and Sky. But Sea and Volcano aren't incentivized, and since they have a lot of chests there, you gotta make that coin flip sometimes. Which one is more likely? And then every time I've made the coin flip, it's been like, oh look, both loose are over in Volcano.
Yeah, you gotta get a better coin there.
Yeah, right? Listen to my gut. My gut's always wrong. So we got Cure 4, Cure 3, Exit, and Harm 3. Well, that White Mage is cooking.
Yeah, that's some stacked white magic, and on these flags, Harm 3 works for white mages only against regular undead or non-undead enemies, so you can just use it for free non-elemental damage all the time, so that's great.
Oh yeah, White Mage too good in this flag set. It is great. Please don't nerf. I love it. And Black Mage also got Lightning 3. They're great.
Yeah.
But, you know, the Cure 4, Exit, and Harm 3, those are all instant buys for me. You got that Lightning 3, you got the Harm 3. That one's going to fall first turn, more than likely.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely happy to see that magic. I like Jaylow going straight for Garland here. Not opting to check these chests. Maybe he'll do it after fighting Garland.
It's a bold choice. Like, what's the name? That's a bold choice, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. I would hate to see the loose be here, because then, you know, he's got like a 5-minute deficit, like, right off the bat.
Yeah, loose can be just right there in Topher, but, you know, he goes for it, so let's see. Okay, we got pretty uneventful items there, so he's not going to be missing out on much.
Canoe and Crown from King and Princess. So with Canoe and the Crown, I'm kind of a mixed idea of where to go. Canoe generally to me would say, once I fought the pirates, go to Crescent Lake, get the free item from the sages, circle my way around. Crown, however, says go the other direction. So now I'm like, where do I go? What do I do with this?
Yeah, it's definitely a tough call. If I get Warp, then I'm tempted to just, you know, do that like level 4 ice dive and see if I can get out alive. But otherwise, you know, it's tough.
I'm with you. I love the gutsy, stupid ice play. Like, and let's be clear, half the time it really is kind of dumb. But yeah. I really love that. Like, if I get Nuke ice or at level 2 also, I'm really leaning towards. I'm like, hey, let's get my way down there. It's fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta exit, do one loop, and then exit. You're good. How could this possibly blow up in your face?
No, it works 100% of the time. You know, always, definitely, it's a solid strat. When it
Apparently,
doesn't,
chat noticed that imps have cure 4. Well, I'm glad that got cleared off the table by an enemy we'll never see again.
yeah, I mean, oh no, you went from 2 HP to 25 HP or whatever they have.
Only lightning 3 when you just fall over. Oh darn.
Alright, let's see.
So light magic got wall. I mean, light mage was already stacked. Okay, we'll give you wall. You're good.
Yeah, that's.
And then
Fire 3. And
okay,
lock.
you know, ice is actually looking pretty good. Here's my thought. You've got harm 3, you've got lightning 3, you've got fire 3. If the key item is here in the shop, I'd go pop, grab the key item, and then I'd probably do what we were talking about. I'd be like level 10 at that point after a quick pop grind to get the money for the item. Level 10, ice with lightning, harm, and fire. That's doable.
Yeah, and you got exit, so you just you save a little bit of time there, a little bit less fights. So yeah, that does sound like a pretty reasonable play.
Yeah. No, I would do it. Oh, bottle. Well, that's great that we have it. We'll get the experience off that and turn in later.
Yeah, it's like, well, won't be using that for a while.
So yeah, decision time here as to what to do.
Yeah,
I'd still lean towards at least going down to Crescent and then circling around to turn in the Crown, I think.
yeah. If you can take some fights in the river system, maybe you get a few levels, and then maybe you go back to ice. But yeah, I mean, this magic's definitely very good for ice. So.
Oh yeah, it's a great loadout for ice. I know a lot of people don't like to do it. It's that thing of if you can and you can get it cleared out. It's like going to Marsh when you're passing by on the other side of the continent. Sometimes you just got to do it because you're there. It's proximity.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sailing or going through the river system is pretty slow. A lot of windy turns and stuff.
Now, taking some encounters on the river system, if you had like a house to pop right by Ice Cave, that would also be great. Because then you can get all your charges back. You're now, what, level 8, level 9 at that point? Again, really good. I don't think they have a house yet, which is limiting on there, but I wish you had one.
Yeah, definitely one house can make a big difference early on with saving you a trip to town.
Which you can probably get by just going and visiting Crescent Lake. I'm sure they'll have one if we haven't seen one yet.
Yeah, well, it looks like both players seem to be headed the other direction.
Yeah.
So
yeah, well, you got loose here. You got... I mean, okay, Katana's nice. I think they both have a thief. But,
Jaylow does not have a thief.
Well, for Jaylow, it's just vendor trash then.
Yeah.
Like, even when I have a thief, if I'm sitting there going, when am I going to class change? How long am I going to wait? Am I going to rely on the thief for this? I don't know. Like, this early on, I might pull like a Minochi and just go with like the vendor trash katana. I won't ever need this. I'll take the money. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, there's another one.
Sure. You can get that, or you could get the downgrade version of the Vorpal. One way or another, you're fine.
Ooh, something has squint. Oh, man.
Oh, that's a hard reset all the way back.
Yeah, he did not save, so that is a long ways back.
So apparently we scoffed at the imps and we shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Oh, Astos has Glare. That's practically like an instant death spell. Isn't that basically Astos?
Well, he's not gonna make it out of this fight alive, unfortunately for Astos.
Yeah.
What did he give them? Let's see. The loot.
Ruby.
Is that the ruby? The Danish?
It's food, so it's the ruby.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All our darn creative names, I know, right? I mean, I don't mind having the ruby early now, as soon as we can actually get out onto the open ocean. Like, it's nice just getting that check out of the way, and then you're like, you know what, I'm in the Earth Cave area, let's just go check the tiles right there on the first floor and see if we have a grind.
Yeah, I mean, early ruby, I'd rather have it early than late, because late, usually it's just, like, great, that's just junk.
I've already gone to Sarda, thank you, game.
Yeah.
Oh, so Stun Touch Squint Imps, along with Cure 4. Yeah, okay, I'm taking back my word on them. They're a little gross. Just a little.
Well, it looked like level 3 black magic was pretty uninspiring.
And Jaylow didn't save outside of Temple of Fiends, so he has to do the walk again. In Jaylow's case, I would absolutely just cut my losses and go to stages.
Yeah, or just like literally anywhere else, but back to where those imps are.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he just like doesn't have the money for save items or something like that, because that's early game can be kind of rough with the money situation and save items. So
Budge come in here to everyone's favorite dungeon, Marsh Cave. Don't lie, you know you love it down here.
yeah. Marsh Cave has a lot of different enemy types, so you tend to see a lot of scripts over here.
I hate Marsh Cave, honestly. I see chat being like, I'd rather go here than Ice Cave. No, I'm going to Ice Cave. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. Alright, Jaylow saving at Carnaria, so he will have a slightly less walk, and he's just not even going to Topher. He's like, nope, I'm done with those imps.
Yep, no. Well, he checked the items, and he didn't see anything he cared about.
Okay.
Yeah, he did at least check all of them.
Okay, well, that's good. Got the info. Ooh.
Oh, werewolves with frost. Well, that's Marsh Cave for you.
Yep, that's Marsh Cave.
You know what doesn't have werewolves with frost? Ice Cave.
Yeah, no, it just has Wraiths with Blaze instead.
Oh, we can only hope, you know?
Yeah. Alright, well, let's see how many attempts it takes to get through Marsh.
So, all things considered, that wipe really did help out Jaylow. It put Budge back a little bit. And Jaylow's now only probably a couple minutes back, despite that nasty wipe to the imps that he had earlier.
Yeah, definitely close the gap a bit. Okay. First strike on that tile is nice.
There's our canal.
We don't have ship yet, right?
We don't have ship yet, no.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's half of our ship right there. Ship could very easily be over at Ice Cave, or it could be one of our loose. Or it could be out in the world somewhere that we just don't care about because suddenly we get floater because we have a canoe. These flags are so much fun!
Yeah, no, the canoe most likely leads to either a ship or a floater at this point.
Yep.
That's our ticket out of here.
Yeah, no, one way or another, we know we're going to be out and moving within the next couple dungeons that we go to, because otherwise there's just no way to get off the continent, and that's a soft block there.
Yeah. Right. White
Heal tree, I'll take that.
Yeah, it's pretty. White magic has been quite good so far.
This is what I'm saying. All the people that are like, never take a white mage because they're a crutch. No. In this flag set, you take a white mage.
White too? All right.
Come on.
Jeez, we got a lot of stuff. We just need fade. Okay.
Oh, there's Nuke.
Nuke and Brack. That's pretty
Can't afford
good.
both. Well, you can afford both if you sell that katana. Do it. Go sell the katana. You don't need it.
They generally sells for quite a bit.
Look at that $1,500 houses. Go sell that katana.
I mean, that's a pretty good price.
Yeah. You can get two. I usually see houses in the 2,000 to 3,000 mark. So, like, 1,500, I'm buying a couple of those.
Yeah. Alright. We're buying a hammer. Plus 4 hammer is pretty,
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
That'll do some things.
They're going to grind just a little bit here with some ogres and creeps for some money, so they can get that whatever spells they needed or houses or something.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, probably should just sell the katana.
Yeah.
You really want something, but gonna hold on to that.
There's enough weapons out there that you don't need to worry about. And really, realistically speaking, I know the thief has like good health growth right here, but he doesn't have a strength buff yet. Like, depending upon the levels you're willing to go to, your fighter's probably going to end up doing your work.
Yeah, most likely your fighter's going to do your damage anyway. But I guess it is an endgame sword, so I understand the
reticence.
hesitancy. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, so it's me. I'm slower. I'm sitting there going, I don't want to spend any time I don't need to doing a grind that doesn't get me like real levels. So if I'm racing you, I'm looking at that thing going, that's 7,000 money I can just get back.
Yeah.
Any edge I can get.
Yeah. It's it's all time. Time adds up. Anyway, yeah, you got Brack, which, that's definitely a nice spell to have.
Yeah.
Tiamat and Kraken, if you land it, can be very fast fights.
Now we get to go see what the sages have, and we still have not found the vendor item. And... Nope. Okay, vendor item is not on the Circle C.
Not here.
Nope.
Chain +2 is better than nothing. Thought I saw Iron +4 somewhere, but maybe
Chain's cheap, though.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Iron's pretty cheap.
Iron's okay, but he's kind of strapped for cash right now. I can see going for the chain, because chain is like discount prices.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically free, so.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like Jaylow here is going to the top of Marsh. This is an interesting play. Maybe looking to dig out some sort of big ticket item up here.
It's an interesting play. Maybe he's really hoping for he needs money or something. I don't know. This is risky though, because you're wasting a lot of time to come up here without the guarantee of anything, and the key item can't be here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, not many people making Upper Marsh trips on this flag set, but yeah, maybe he just feels like he needs some money.
Meanwhile, as Chad is commenting, and I want to mention as well, so I heard you like doing loops around the Circle C, because we really want you to do another loop around the Circle C with that crystal we got from the stages.
Yeah, at this point I'm like, alright, we're just gonna do ice. There's no way I'm coming all the way back.
I agree with you. You're on the way past, and it's ship or floater here. There's only a couple key items if you don't go into Volcano right now. I think you gotta do ice on the way past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe even take a gander at the armory and then get ice.
Well, you got 2 tiles on that floor that you could check as well. Maybe you get something that's worth grinding for a little bit of money as well, or get yourself some levels so that you can then handle ice better. I think no matter what you do, you're better off being in this area and saying, like, I'll stick a pin in that crystal and come back to it when I'm done with these.
Yeah, for sure. Don't underestimate the money grind. A lot of these enemies could give like 3,000-4,000 per fight, so good way to get money early.
So is Budge going to go to one of the dungeons, or is he just straight up... Nope, he's going to ice. Okay, I can respect that. That Brother Ocho Creed making us waste resources. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I mean, at these levels, like, I don't know if I really want to be wasting my resources here, but...
No, can't help it. Oh, the ambush, though. That's nice.
Yeah.
So Jaylow got out of Marsh.
Did he get the item?
I don't know. It's not marked off. I'm guessing he didn't.
What was the item? Oh, it was the...
Oh, he wiped out again.
Oh, he wiped out.
Well, and he doesn't have his spider up, so that hurts too.
Yeah, that's definitely, that's pretty rough. I mean, you do have exit, so I mean, maybe you chance it, but the fighter can really take a lot.
So speaking about that blaze spell that you were talking about, apparently the scorpions have it.
Okay, all right. Well, those are in Marsh as well.
Yeah, so this just backs up what I'm saying. Never go to Marsh Cave.
Yeah, ice.
Yeah, unfortunately, those whites and that long time he spent in Marsh have diluted whatever chance Jaylow had of catching up in the early game. He needs Budge to hit a roadblock soon.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Budge has some problems finding loose items, or maybe, gets some bad luck and a dungeon. But yeah, it's definitely been very rough for Jaylow so far. Oh, there goes somebody. Oh, we got life 2.
He's got life 2. So, it's an interesting call Budge is making. He is beelining... Okay, I was going to say he was beelining straight over to the item, but he skipped out on the top floor trap tile, and then the Frosty trap tile on this floor. Instead going over here for Frosties.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably just thinking about all these chests down here, but I don't know.
Yeah.
With a fighter party, I'm not always a huge fan of checking trap tiles and ice, because ice is pretty dangerous. And trap tiles are pretty dangerous. So yeah, he's not even checking it.
Yeah, I guess for me, it's just more a matter of, I know the fighter needs gear and everything, but, like, if you aren't going to check the tiles, then you just want to beeline. This half and half thing seems a little weird to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
So he is level 10 now. That's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty solid levels for ice. So.
Yeah. Totally doable.
Yeah, maybe we'll just get aggressive and go kill Carrie right after.
They're talking about grinding the blue D, which is the drop-down tile. That blue D seemed a little funky, though. I don't know that I'd want to fight it right now.
I think it, like, one-shot his fighter or something. That's not what I would be looking to fight.
No, you proved your point there, Blue D. I'm good.
Yeah, like, we'll just leave you alone.
Sorry I interrupted you.
Yeah, sorry to bother you. Just spoke. Ooh, sun +3, it's pretty nice.
There you go. That's an endgame sword. Who needs that katana now?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a viable endgame weapon. It's not great, but it's, you know, it'll get there.
Yep. And I don't mind checking those 3. Those 3 are greed chests. I would absolutely check those on the way past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a slab, which is not really the answer we're looking for. So looks like there might be something loose in Volcano here.
Either the crystal leads us to our access outside, or Volcano.
Oh, yeah. Crystal.
The longer we're here, the more likely I kind of feel like at least one loose is in Volcano.
Yeah. Where is Crystal? Like, I don't even see it on the tracker. Is it on the tracker?
Yeah, it's right beneath the unlit bridge, which actually should be lit. Our tracker light reboot on it, taking our notes that we verbally queued for, and moving on. But yeah, Crystal was that Astos? No, that was Stages. That was Stages.
Yeah.
That's right, Astos was handing out breakfast food. So Jaylow here doing a Volcano check because he couldn't get through at March, and I can't actually blame him here. Thing is, if he picks up the floater here in Volcano, then that perfectly balances out everything, and he actually kind of makes up some time.
Yeah, definitely, like, this could be a huge play if something is here, especially if, like, the ship is the crystal, like you said, the floater's here, like, you could see some really crazy divergence happening. Even if you just get...
least it helps him out.
Yeah, even if you just get some gear here, that's, like, good. It could help a lot.
Like, best case scenario, he gets the floater here, Jaylow can get up in the air and do the walk that Budgemano's doing right now via airship and save a lot of time.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario is Budge gets the ship here, floater is in Volcano, and then Budge decides he doesn't want to be on the Circle C anymore.
Oh, the herb.
Speaking of loops around the Circle C again.
Oh man, like, what's faster? I guess going to the left?
Yeah, left. Well, just because river system, you don't want to have to deal with the encounters there.
Yeah, but I also would be tempted to do that just to check the Volcano at this point, because, like, man, that's so much walking around the world.
I mean, yeah, if you want to check Volcano for loose, I get that. If your whole goal is just let's do turn-ins and try and see if we can get out of here, then going left route's faster.
Yeah, well, hopefully we get, like TNT into key, into, like, a loose adamant or something like that. Or just maximum...
Oh god, yeah. Do another loop around? Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Maybe let's put the loose key in like carry floor.
We added some extra key items like a compass you have to take back to Vicky to make us go around again.
Yeah, these flags can definitely have some ping-ponging early game with these fetch quests.
This is honestly the worst I've seen it. Making us do all these turn-ins in a row with still not having the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, as everyone in chat's commenting, we're doing the Griggly Puff world tour here after a seed he did where he had to like loop, I think, 3 times around the Circle C. Fun times, the historical walking tour.
Yeah, that is a lot of walking. Does look like Jaylow's getting some good experience here, but I am starting to think he might be getting a little low on magic charges.
So I heard you like walking. God.
Yeah, this is
obnoxious now.
Yeah. Maybe it's just gonna be like a ruse stick, and the answer is actually just volcano.
Yeah. I mean that's a ruse stick or tail, or there's any number of things that could be here. Tail would also be like, great, now what?
Uh-oh. Fires have stopped. This is... Well, waiting is not going to get you out of this fight.
I was going to say, I don't think he has any more spells either.
Well, this is...
This has gotten very bad all of a sudden. Oh no, he still has Harm 3.
Harm 3...
It's not great, but when you're stuck here like this...
Maybe he doesn't know that Harm works against...
I mean, that's a brutal thing to miss out on here.
Yeah.
The whole point of taking the White Mage in this flag set is because of that harm.
Yeah, I don't think Jaylow ran any qualifiers, so maybe this is, first crack at the flags, like who knows.
They're saying he used harm on the wolf, so he should know.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of your only way to get out of here.
I gotta tell you, at this point, even though he's gotten some good gear and he's gotten some levels, I think you gotta bail and just redo it.
Well, his fighter got out of the stun, but this is like... Yeah, good luck.
I guess I'm like, at what cost, though? Oh, he had Cure 4! Why didn't he just Cure 4 his fighter?
That's something that a lot of people, I think, forget, is that it actually does get rid of status effects in combat, so...
Yeah, that long pause, Jaylow, you gotta get out of this.
Well, that is...
Oh!
Yeah.
You're not now. Oh no!
Oh.
What are these?
Okay, well, this is just...
Oh, this fire came to the party.
Yeah.
Okay, so Budge got the TNT into the ship. Apparently, the dwarf decided to explode some rocks and made a concrete canoe for him. So now he's over here doing the Ruby into Sarda check, so we can find out what Sards has for us.
Probably nothing. I always walk over here early game like, oh, it's going to be the floater, right? It's going to be the floater. Nope, it's like, just, like, nothing. Like, cool. Could have just came over here with the floater.
Now, Jaylow got a ribbon, an item he probably wished he'd had about one encounter ago.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it's the floater!
Hey! So, that's really bad for Jaylow.
Yeah. Oh, we got a Cure 2 shirt. That's not bad. At least he's getting some gear here. Oh, loose rod? That is a required item right there.
That is a key item right there. That is why you took the volcano at some point.
Yeah, so he will be able to do Earth and get the floater at the same time, so...
Yeah, so, okay, so chat was wondering if that was a ribbon plus 3. It is indeed. There's also a Cure 2 shirt, apparently, here, which is nice enough. It's fine. So, how this could work out in Jaylow's favor, because we really want to see, well, aside from Jaylow not dying here, or Budge not dying here. If Budge never goes back to Volcano and decides to full clear everywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, he's basically, as soon as he finds the Oxtail, he's gonna have to make some decisions about where he wants to go. A lot of people tend to put off checking for loose as long as they can because, you know, you don't actually, there's sometimes you don't even need any loose at all, so you can save a lot of time.
Yep. Well, again, with the tail and the Roostick and Saber Gauntlet out there, there's a good chance that at least one of the two looses isn't even required.
Yeah. It looks like Jaylow is skipping ice for now, which is actually going to work out well for him. It's just the slab there.
He just cannot get any luck here, though.
Yeah, those imps are just chasing him around.
So one other thing that I would point out that people need to do, when you are just coming off of a reset and you immediately get ambushed by a pack of monsters, just reset again. Like, don't watch the ambush play out, because it's not going to help you.
Yeah. Is Jaylow save items here?
I don't know, but he reset all the way back, and he's got 1 tent.
Yeah, I think I saw like 1 tent and like 5 cabins or something, so he doesn't have much resources here. So getting out is definitely going to be a challenge here. He's also got like no spells, I think.
Yeah, Admiral Tryhound saying Danny brought her full arsenal to rolling this seed. Danny, our resident seed roller who rolls the worst seeds possible. Unfortunately, only Jaylow has really seen all of the worst this seed has to bring.
Yeah, I mean, we like trash fires here in Final Fantasy Randomizer community. So we just have Danny roll every seed possible.
Speaking of trash fires, those fire elementals.
Yeah, that stop into just, everything is very unkind.
So, no item here. We're looking at either the on-rack area or the Oasis at this point.
Yeah. Ordeals.
Well, as far as the key item is the shop item.
The shop item,
yeah. So yeah, I'm so good about keeping track of where the shop items should be, like, when I'm watching, but the second I get into playing, I'm like, did I get this? So that was a cube I think I saw from the bottle. Let's get in the 4-pack there, the art and kilos, and resets out of that wisely. Those are terrible monsters.
Yeah, those are, like, probably some of the worst in the game. They're just, like, tanky and do 1,000,000 damage, and I don't even think they give much, like, experience.
No. I have a feeling that the programmers accidentally gave the Ankylos the R-Ankylos experience and vice versa, because the R-Ankylos are worse and are worth nothing.
Yeah, there's a few instances of that in this game. It's like, why do the blue Ds, they're like stronger than the gas Ds, but less experience? Like, what? So, what did we get from the Lefane?
Oxiel.
Oxiel, okay, yep. Alright, so we got some decisions here now. Do we go there? Do we go Volcano? I mean, given where he is, he's probably just going to go over to see.
And that's the thing, like, if you think about the game having logic to it, then getting in the air and immediately getting the Oxiel from the first couple key items that you had to like you got from the game, you're going to sit there and going, oh, the game is logically pointing me to go to C, because that's where I'm going to find something I need. That's a fallacy. This game has no logic. It just tries to make sure you can actually clear it. So, don't fall prey to that stupidity. I've fallen prey to it. There is no logic to this game.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Like, there's logic insofar as it makes sure that you can beat it, but it's not like, it doesn't encourage you with breadcrumbs. It's not sitting there going, hey, here's the Oxiel, go find your next item over at C. It doesn't care.
I know that this flag set is actually using a different placement algorithm, so I think that what you're saying is still true, but I'm actually not 100% sure.
I think the algorithm places better, but I don't think, like, there's still logic to it. I think it's just how it's placing items is, quote-unquote, improved in its placement. It's weird. Like, the devs do weird things and we're just like, sure, that sounds great, and we pat them on the head.
Pretty much. That's... yes.
You guys are good, thank you.
Yeah, good dev.
Good devs. We have some of the best devs, honestly. They've put so many features into this game, it's amazing.
Yeah, the randomizer truly has just an absurd amount of settings. It's overwhelming at first when you start playing how many settings there are.
So to point out, Budge has done something smart. He saved in the air before going down to one of the islands. That way, if he gets something, he goes to an island and discovers there's nothing he wants to keep. He can hard reset or soft reset and immediately be right back in the air, saving himself extra time by not having to, like, fly back up afterward. That's a good, like, couple seconds time save.
Yeah, and, you know, all those things may seem small, but, like, you know, you do, like, little 1-2 second time saves, you know, 10-15 times a race, and suddenly, you know, a lot of these races get decided by tiny little margins, so it could make the difference.
We've seen that a lot in the tournament already. And so we checked the Oasis, and we didn't find anything there, so we know the shop item has to be here at OnRack. There's literally no other place for it.
What's it gonna be?
Jaylow finally getting his TNT from the herb turn-in, gonna be able to go get his ship and get the heck off the Circle C, which I think is going to be a relief to him. The Adamant! Hey, did you guys want to go back to the Circle C again? Did we spend enough time there yet?
No, not yet. I think, is that the last... Well, I guess there's the key, which could open up some
technically,
but yeah. I think
nothing incentivized, but if the loose is in the key locks, then yeah. And Budge is doing the sea play, so the one thing Jaylow needed did actually pan out. Budge came here instead of going to the volcano to get that rod.
Man, those lobsters are not playing around.
Yeah, lobsters are jerks. Don't nuclear lobster, that's not how you treat that meat.
Yeah, they're like mini Arankelos.
Yeah, right. I think they're worth more, though.
They are worth more. Or at least there's more of them.
I guess Thief did his job, he took a hit.
Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna keep him dead. Like, at this point, do you want more experience on him, or are you just... like, I don't know. With that HP growth, it's not bad to just get more levels.
He's close enough to, like, that part where he's gonna start getting spell charges that, logically, I could see keeping him down so that when you actually decide to bring him back up, you actually, like, you can get him to 15 and start earning spell charges instead of accidentally going over.
Yeah.
Plus, he's not doing a lot right now. He's, like, his running is fine, but if you actually came in here to fight things, then you don't care about the running. And you have him up front, so you're still getting his ambush thing, even if he's kissing dirt. Oh, unrunnable. No. Oh.
I mean, I hate ghosts, but you got pretty good magic for dealing with ghosts.
They at least weren't tanky this time around.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'd take this.
The experience party platter.
Yeah. As Edgeworth put it back in the day, the EXP Pinata.
So
you hit it and the EXP falls out. Mmm, delicious.
I do think he did mermaids here before Krakenside. Probably wanted to try to get a few levels, which is smart play.
Yeah.
You know, coming in
here.
Yeah,
I can't blame him for that. Especially if you're going to go to Krakenside, his party was level 12 or 13 when they came in here, and with Brack being, what was it, level 4, you're only going to have a couple charges, I think. So, get some extra levels, exit out, pop a house or the inn, and then you have a few extra charges to use against Kraken when you go to his side. I can see it.
Did you see him just mercilessly kill that mermaid? That was pretty brutal.
The Bubble Soda Company lives again.
Yeah. Just clearly had enough of that mermaid. But yeah, I did find the X-Cal here, so that is a solid endgame weapon.
Who needs that katana? I mean, you got some sort, you got the katana or the X-Cal. You're good to go.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep backing up my decision there.
Yeah. Nobody went for the thief melee carry strats with a 20 vitality. I was wondering if anyone was gonna bite on that. But looks like they're going with a fighter.
Yeah, well, you don't want to grind too much, and the thief needs a few levels to really get that hit percentage to actually have some strength behind it.
Yeah.
Like with the scaling we have, you can on a kind Topher you can get to at level 22 or so. Thief would need what, 25, 26 to start being viable?
Probably. I don't know the exact numbers, but probably something like
that. Gut instinct tells me, especially because of the low hit. Like, even with the chunky HP, you're still looking at, I need that thief to be, like, nuke ready, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like Jaylow ran into those blaze lobsters again, and now has to deal with frost bowls, so... Does he have life too? Maybe he just doesn't have the levels for it?
He did it. I think he was just funneling experience over to his black mage. Get the brack charges going.
Oh man, gonna take another wipe in Marsh here.
Did he not go to do Sarda yet?
No. I mean,
he still
has. Oh yeah, he doesn't have the canal.
Now here. Yeah. Oh. So. Let's touch upon some of the things that Jaylow is struggling with. He doesn't have a thief, and thieves are great in this flag set because they get an agility boost. Oh, horrible +4. Who needs that katana? So thieves have an agility bonus, which really makes them nice. They're dodgy, they're very good at what they do, which is running and dodging. He doesn't have that. He decided to opt for a nun so he can get experience funneled. But I kind of feel like this flag set in particular punishes you for taking a nun.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't really know what you're doing with the small parties, like it's it's definitely can be brutal, and like you just have a much higher chance of getting through stuff with more party members, especially in the early game. So,
like for me, like last spring tournament, I was running black belt nun red black, and that was perfect. I love nun parties, but in this particular flag set, it just doesn't feel safe.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a gamble to try to speed up some experience gains. But yeah, with the thief rolled some pretty good stuff too. So I probably would have just brought the thief, and the thief is like super buffed with the 80 evasion. So it's really strong character.
Thief too good. Jaylow also doesn't have Life 2 yet, so that's part of the reason why he's been struggling with some of his party going down and not able to get back up. One other thing I would that he needs to do is he needs to put that white mage down on the 4th slot and leave a blank in between his mages.
Yeah. The other problem with this party is that it's just absolutely terrible at running, because I think the fighter even rolled -10 luck, so you basically you have like a pretty bad chance to run, pretty much all down to your black mage.
Yep. Yeah, and they did. They did that, but the black mage rolled -15 vitality, so even if they can run, sooner or later they're just going to start dying all the time.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. I kind of feel like Jaylow is just tilted at this point.
Oh, I mean, I would for sure be pretty frustrated. I mean, it's definitely had a lot of wipes to scripts and spells and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Oh, level 5 Fade to point out also, so Budgemano just has even more spells he can just throw at all these gross things.
I always forget about my level 5 and 6 spells because they're just on the other page, you know? I have like a tiny memory, so I just never use them. I buy them, but then I'm like, oh yeah, I have like 4 nuke charges.
I don't tend to look at magic much past level 4 because I don't want to menu for it. It takes too long. Second page, who needs that?
Yeah. Fast and Warp are pretty good here.
Yeah.
So
you miss out on Ice 3. Oh darn.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
You already got Nuke and Fade. You don't need Ice 3. I don't think Budge has found a single loose here. I don't think he's found much in the way of equipment that's actually, like, to die for beyond that X-Cal, so...
Yeah. But,
which he can't use yet.
Yeah, and then if the tail is loose, do you want to dig that out? So...
Purple plus. Now, if he had taken a black belt, he could use that X-Cal, because they got the bonus to use it, but...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Vorpal plus 4, thank you. So Sun Sword doing work. That's what we're seeing.
What didn't the Sun Sword roll like? I think it was +3, so it's,
+3,
it's
yeah.
actually pretty strong. So
It is.
It's definitely an option to just not promote and just go with that, especially with fast at level 5. I don't think we've seen Temper though, have we?
Not yet that I can think of. So look for that Saber Gauntlet. So thing with the Sun Sword, I think, is that especially with the +3, I want to say that base-wise, it's actually stronger damage than the X-Cal. It's just, you know, and Chaos doesn't care because Chaos doesn't have any elemental weaknesses, so it's actually kind of nice.
I think the X-Cal still might have a little more base damage, but the crit is definitely way higher on the Sun, +3. So that's I don't know. It's hard to say. I would still say that the Sun's probably better.
Yeah, I would go with the Sun Sword. I mean, once you get promotion going, I would absolutely throw the Vorpal on for Tia 2 and Chaos, because...
I would just probably use the Vorpal all the time. +4 is pretty insane. What was that, like a 72% crit rate?
Got something like that. It's gonna be high.
Alright, well, it takes out Kraken 1 here with no problem, so...
Not a problem. Yeah.
Kind of steamrolling right now, but... gonna have to get back to Volcano at some point.
Okay, so we got questions about what the classes have going on for themselves, so we'll quickly cover that. Fighter has +20 MDef, +15 hit percent, but -10 luck. Thief has +20 HP, +20 Vitality, so they're chonky, but -5 luck. Black Belt had the X-Cal and the Black Shirt, so you can actually equip things, but no ribbon, which, if you're taking a Black Belt, you're going to grind them and you don't care about that ribbon anyway. Red Mage had the White Shirt and +15 Vitality, but no Pro Rings. White Mage had 20% hit percent and 10% Strength, but -15 Agility. And the Black Mage had plus Fighter Weapons and +2 levels of MP per level, or +2 level 1 MP, but -15 Vitality. So, the blessings are kind of meh this time around.
Yeah, I mean, they're not crazy, but they're also not too bad either. They're just kind of, they're like, okay.
Apparently the Nightmares have Death Touch, and Nightmares actually get multiple hits, so that's gross.
Yeah, that's not liking to see that. That's why we got that Thief in the front there with his 80 evasion.
Put him up front. He can either evade or he can take the hits and everyone else can run away. Oh, look, Agabus! We finally found a grind.
Yeah.
Actually, not a bad spot for this. Like, depending upon how you set it up, I'd let, like, 2 of the characters go down after they get a few levels, and then, I don't know, Fighter White Mage, and then exit out once you've burned your charges.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with a fighter, I pretty much never do a grind. I just do the walking grind and go in with it.
Yeah.
But,
if you felt like a grind was necessary, it was all.
Yeah, no, if you're a little bit low on levels right now, then you can definitely just take a little grind there for a couple minutes.
He's at level 16, 17. I could see just the quick, I've got spell charges, earn and burn, and then just get out.
Yeah, that's another good option there.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, like, single target, or like single enemy fights, like, they're great experience for solo grinds, but for group grinds, they're not quite as good, so you'd be happier to see something like the Slimes.
And there goes that Hurry Dwarf again. Question in chat about why people haven't equipped the Katana yet. Katana's Ninja only, the X-Cal is Fighter only, and the Vorpal, it can be equipped by either the Ninja or the Fighter, but for all of those you have to promote, which we don't have the tail yet, so we can't promote.
Yeah, picking up the Chime off the Adamant there, so that's another incentive location we can go to now, which is right where he seems to be headed.
You got the levels. Oh, Unrollable Sandworm. Oh, darn, you mean I have to eat a sandwich? Oh.
Yeah, you just have to eat your experience. 400 roll on that nuke, by the way. Pretty nice.
Lovely. actually going to kill the Ankylos, I don't feel like they're worth it.
Yeah, they're just like they're like pretty bad too.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
Full round of combat. Yeah.
Eating nukes for breakfast. They don't care.
So we save and we move on. And onwards. Budge actually checking chests, which I wouldn't do because there's only one chest here that matters.
Yeah, I mean, you have a ribbon, good, all the weapons you can want besides Massa, and yeah, I mean, you don't. I think he has some decent armor on his fighter too, so.
Yep. Well, and he has a roo stick. The best armor you can get is a roo stick. So.
Pretty much, yeah. So probably not gonna find too much here at this point, besides like a ribbon that you'd really care about.
Apparently, we found a ribbon somewhere on Budge's side. I don't recall where he got it though. Maybe our tracker knows.
Might have been Waterfall?
Possible.
Could be just me being optimistic.
I see Life typing in our chat, so maybe he knows. No one knows. Magical ribbon.
Yeah, he just conjured it.
Mm-hmm. Oh darn, vampires, we have to kill you. Let me do that.
These guys are good experience. They usually don't have much health either.
I love how low heal 2 is. They heal 2 themselves and still die to 60 damage. Good job there, vampire.
Nah, I'm not gonna take this fight.
No.
It's like, I don't know. It's like decent experience, but kind of slow, I guess.
I kind of agree with it. If there'd been a 4th Wiz Mummy in that pack, I probably would have. But just for a triple, me.
Another unrunnable. That's a lot of unrunnables here.
And they're all tasty, too. Like, every one of these is ones that I would actually fight anyway.
Wow, that Gurnog did not have much health there.
Oh, God.
Another one.
Please, just pour the EXP on me, okay?
Alright, here, have some slimes.
Sure!
One thing you do have to be a little bit careful of here is managing your magic charges. Sometimes you get a little trigger happy and then you show up to Tia and you're like, oh yeah, my nuke charges shared a slot with Brack, and I got a +3 Sun Sword with no way to buff it. Oh, there's the tail. I mean, it's nice to find that you got all these swords you can equip now, but that is not a key or a loot.
I don't think I'd be mad to see it with that Vorpal +4 sitting in my inventory. Like, oh, hey, look, another katana.
Hey,
so for everyone who decided not to sell their katana...
Yep, that was, you know, could have just found the other one.
But yeah, no, I like... I don't hate seeing it, and I think with the parties that we're running, that promotion's great. Budge hasn't gone about ordeals yet, though, so... Yeah, like, I'm sure Budge really wants to get his Go mode going soon, but still, Tail kind of probably felt like it was necessary.
Yeah. And you could do the Cardi Island checks, because, you know, I don't even think he's found a single.
I think he did. He did those.
Oh, he already did those? Oh, yeah, I remember you talking about the saving in the air, so...
You know, every time I'm about to open my mouth about how I love the R-Hydra fight, they always have something gross, and this time they had Stun Touch. I don't want that fight. Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty. They have multiple hits, too, I think, right? So...
Oh, we got a lawn gnome. Sentry had a glance. We had us a lawn gnome.
3 gold. That's
Dragon. Okay, please tell me you want me to promote without telling me you want me to promote.
Yeah, I think doesn't he have the Aegis Shield too?
Yes, he does.
Yeah. So you know the classic budget ribbon with a pro ring, Aegis shield, and dragon armor. He's unlocked that achievement.
Oh, Rondo again.
Alright.
Wow. They just have it out for that black mage.
Yeah, I mean, you think he's in the back row, man. Like, nah.
You do not get to have our experience.
Yeah, I swear some enemies' AI in this game is just programmed to target the back row. Like Kraken too.
Well, it's just the weird, janky way that the RNG in this game is programmed as well. Like, the same, like, you'll get into a fight and you'll find the same patterns happening over and over again just because of the way the game works.
Yeah.
We got the key and ordeals, as reported by chat. So we are just missing at this point the loot, and we can go anytime we want.
Yeah, still have to see. Have we seen the bottle or slap? I think we saw.
We did. They did.
Yeah,
they both got turned in. Hold on.
So that means the loot is loose?
Probably. Cube was from Fairy, and the Oxio was from Lethane.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Come on!
Wow, you gotta do it for your fans.
For the memes, man, for the memes.
Yeah, no, but I totally understand in a tournament at this point. You know, you don't wanna joke around too much. Warmack
he probably feels the pressure too, because he's like, I still haven't found either of the loose, and oh my god, like, is Jaylow gonna be ahead of me at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah. First rack was a failure.
Just keep bracking away.
Second break. Also ineffective.
But it is about a 25% chance or so.
Yep. So we're at coin flip status right now. Third rack ineffective.
Yeah. Not really doing a whole lot of damage though. So
no.
He runs out of Brax, he's also out of nukes, so could be here for a little while.
Last brack. Do we make perfect odds or
no? Punched right in the face. That is
okay.
Alright, well, strap in.
Wow.
Yeah, Tia 1 can have a lot of health as well, so.
You know that the odds were that Brack was going to land.
Oh yeah, that was for sure landing. The game
100%.
Like, nope, we're just going to kill you instead.
This is just one of those moments of thanks game. So this Tia hits hard, and I would desperately be thinking about using that roost stick I have.
I've seen him use it at least once. Oh, slow.
Didn't land.
Did he wall? I mean,
yeah, he did.
Okay, all right. That's good. Good thinking.
There you go.
We got through.
Oh, got some good experience too. Hey.
All right. Those are parties, and yeah, probably at this point you're starting to go think about Volcano. So.
Yep. Okay, we get it, game. You don't like the Black Mage.
Or no, he's still got ordeals. So
ordeals.
Yeah.
He's got ordeals, and then he's got to go to Volcano. And we're starting to get to the point where both loose are in Volcano.
Yeah, either that or Keylock, I guess. It's really all we got. Have we seen the Earth? I don't think we've seen the Earth incentive.
We haven't. That's true. So yeah, I mean, if you're following your incentives like Budge is, the next thing. Oh, he can't go to Earth, so he'll go to Ordeals if he's following. And then he has to go to Volcano, and like if I'm in Budge's position, once I go to Volcano, I'm full clearing, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if he does the key locks before Volcano. That's could be a pretty big waste of time, but we'll see what he does.
We'll see. The odds are with the number of chests in Volcano's bottom versus the key locks. Is it pretty even odds that it's either location?
Given that we already seen half a volcano, I guess hypothetically it'd be probably around 50-50.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to think how many chests there are in Volcano past the top floor, and it's a few, but I don't think it's that much more than the key locks. Although Jaylow's checking them now, we know Astos doesn't have it.
Yeah. Jaylow found a temper item as well somewhere, which is pretty big pickup because we're not seeing temper anywhere. So
yeah,
that could be pretty big. Also, if the Saber Gauntlet is just loose somewhere, Budgemano will actually have a pretty tough time in Topher, even with some of these swords, because, you know, you just don't have any way to buff them. I guess you got fast, but that's... I guess fast and a Vorpal +4 is still going to do damage.
you can ruse yourself a bunch and just hold A with the Vorpal and pray your way to victory.
Yeah, until you get nuked off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. Got anything in Keylock?
We have both shirts. So if you class change, you have all the fancy dress shirts you ever need.
Ooh, a fast stick. That's pretty nice.
I was 50-50 on like walking the stuff out, but with the fast stick, I'm definitely walking it out, or exiting it, I should say.
Yeah.
That is worth.
Okay, Ale's saying the temper is from ordeals, so Budgemano.
Oh, so he'll get that.
He just got it, so yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that it was a key locked, but.
Oh right, I forgot how fancy the pirate promotion sprites are, and I made them. So, for those curious, it's pirates when they're unpromoted, and then it's sea gods when they're actually promoted.
Sea gods?
Oh? Well, I couldn't think about it. How do you promote a pirate? They're already, like, pirate captains. So, yeah. So I made them gods of the sea. Each from a different culture.
I'll just say that, yes.
Yes. We'll just go with that. If you ask me which ones they are, I don't know anymore. I'm sorry. I have them written down, I have forgotten. So Bud's flying his way down. I guess he's going to do the key locks now, but he's
running out of stuff to do. So.
He's running out of stuff. And I guess he just does not want to go full clear volcano. But I think he's checking the key locks that Jaylow hasn't. Did Jaylow come over here? I don't think he did.
I don't think he's checked these ones yet. Yeah, if both loose are in Volcano, Budge will definitely feel a little bad, you know?
A little.
Because, yeah, you could have just been in go mode effectively, or at least no mode, very early. Yeah,
because he wouldn't have had a full clear C if he'd done that, and he would have known all the dungeons he had to do. He would have been in no mode at least like within like the half an hour mark, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, rub stick? No takers?
It sounds dirty.
Nothing in Toverlock.
So, knowing the ones that Jaylow has already checked, I'm pretty sure this confirms it's double loose in Volcano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the third time Budge has killed that Hraydorf. I mean, killing the mermaids, killing the dwarves. This is kind of like when you do an RPG playthrough and you just kill all the NPCs.
You know, we have a flag set where you can do that and you get experience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you play Lich's Revenge, all the townspeople turn into zombies, and you can talk to them and then kill them. Yeah, it's a good time.
Our devs just they do a lot of work.
Crazy stuff. Yeah, the only place that we haven't really checked yet that I don't recall them seeing them was Elfland. I'm sure Jaylow did it, I just didn't see it. So if the locks aren't here, then the only place literally left is Volcano.
Yeah, it always feels good to last locate in a tournament.
And that's where I'm sitting there going, oh my god, I'm behind now by like 20 minutes.
Yeah, you're just like, well, we'll just see when that dot done is in like 2 minutes.
GG's, guys, GG's.
Yep. But one thing I've learned is you never know. It's like impossible to metagame what your opponent has done. You just never know.
Well, it's the same thing of like you last location all the loose items. You're like, well, I'm so far behind, and then you like end up like winning. And the other times where you're like, oh man, I found them all like before anyone else possibly could have, and then you lose by like 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
The rando experience.
Game. Yep.
Jaylow checking all these chests here in Earth is, I gotta say, these are not the chests that you want to be checking because they're pretty slow and they cannot have any of the loose items, so. I see when you check that hairpin chest, honestly, I like to just reset out and go back in because it's like doing this long walk.
Yeah,
feels a little slow.
Well, you got that shortcut that's up the backside that you can take it and a lava walk to help cut down on some of that. Arguably, it probably is faster because you get less encounters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate asking if there are any flag variations. Nope, this is traditional spring tournament. Nothing fancy.
Yeah, they didn't agree to any special stuff. Alright, he's about to get his rod down here.
So, I mean, I would full clear at this point because you know that both basically have to be here. So, and you just hope that it comes up early. Do you think there's any world where you make the gamble and you're like, oh, the Earth has got to have what I want. I'm just going to go to Earth now and not clear the rest of this.
Nah, there's no way I would ever do that. I would probably skip some of these slow chests, like the hairpin chests, until I clear the lower floors, and then I would come back in if I didn't find both. But
like normally, I hate skipping the hairpins because you never know. But in this particular instance, where you know the loose has to be here, I could actually see it.
Yeah, because like you just go back in if you don't find it on the lower floors that are faster to do.
And now he does have his ribbon +3, so he's got all the gear he could ever possibly want.
Yeah, he is super stacked.
Yep.
Jaylow's checked a lot of chests that Budge hasn't, and I don't think either have found the Massa. I could be wrong, but...
Yeah. Which means it's probably here in Volcano as well.
Yeah, the ultimate feels bad. Both loose and Massa. And a ribbon.
Oh yeah, hey, don't worry, we have questions for Jaylow when we talk to him. I'm kind of curious if he just doesn't know all the things that are going on. It's like, the very first qualifier I played, I made a bunch of mistakes because I didn't pay attention to what all was incentivized and what wasn't, and blah blah blah.
Thunder from the Wizards. That is You
Well-
got ribbons, so you don't care that much, but definitely very rude.
Good thing you have some wife twos, I guess. Oh yeah, and that tile that Budge walked on is a spike tile, so don't walk on that one.
Unless you want to check what the trap tile is.
It's the same one further down. Opal -2. We had gold +3. I'm iffy on that. I should have an ice arm +1. Eh.
I mean, I don't think opal is worth putting on.
No. And there.
Just
Bye.
Okay. Pretty sure.
Chuck the opal floating.
Okay, yeah, that's also a trap tile, right? That
Yep.
is. Okay.
Yeah, one thing I would recommend people do is go back and watch some of the 2017, 2018 tournaments. Oh, there's our lose.
There it is.
We're good. Yeah, but go back and watch the 2017, 2018 tournaments and watch the pros like Tristal and Edgeworth, X Ice Blue. See how they do their routing in these dungeons, like where they walk, why they walk, because it's very precise the steps they take. And if you're looking for basically a tutorial in it, just a primer on where to walk and how, those are the best routes to watch right there. That's how I learned this game, and while I screw up a lot of stuff, I try and take my routing very specifically into account.
Yeah, definitely. There's some things a lot of people don't know. Like you walk on the bottom of where there's a doorway and a wall. If you walk along that wall, you don't take any. It doesn't increase your encounters and doors. The slot in front of the door doesn't increase your encounters. So
Yep.
there's a lot of little optimizations you can do.
Well, it's and the floor that Jaylow's on here, this Earth floor, which I call the Earth Treasury. There's 3 routes you can take: an upper, a middle, and a lower. And the middle is kind of this squiggly line through it, and it feels like it shouldn't be faster, but it's actually 4 steps faster than any other path through this floor. Jaylow's taking the bottom route, which is fine, but you can save a few steps if you go the middle route. So that one I got from Crab Cakes.
God's saying Massa and Earth somewhere, so
Oh, okay.
that is a nice pickup, but Budge has plenty of firepower at his disposal, so
He's not going to see it. I would be surprised if he checks a single chest here.
well, the Saber Gauntlet I think has to be here. Maybe you would dig that out. I don't know.
He does have that temper helm, though. He may not care.
That's true. He might, and a fast stick, so
Yep.
might just say screw it.
You're talking 20, 30 steps out of the way to each of the treasury rooms to try and find it. That feels like too much. Oh, hey, Frost.
Yeah.
Got those wolves.
Yeah, you could always just, if somebody in your party dies, just move the temper over.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the eye tile is here in a really good spot.
I mean, if you come here early and you had a black belt, maybe you just take that grind. Another ribbon, what do you know?
Well, there you go. Yeah, if your routing said, I got the rod out of Volcano because I checked it first, and I want to figure out where to go from here, and you remember not only that the trap tiles are there, but they're actually worth checking, then you could find the eye and you could do it. That's a long step of contingencies to do, but I guess you could.
Looks like Jaylow's going to take a few of these fights. Can't blame him. Could use a couple levels.
And Budge is going to check for that Saber Gauntlet. So the thing is, you only get a couple of extra points off the Saber Gauntlet than you would the Temper Helm. I kind of feel like this is a time loss.
Well, you can just, double up, and you can have, the Thief casting Temper and your Fighter using Saber, or something like that. Oh, and the Massa's here. Look at that. +3 too. Everything just
Come
rolling
on, White
crazy.
Samurai. You got a Vorpal, you got a Katana, you got the Masamune. Put the Masamune on your White Mage and go with triple swords. White Samurai that.
Yeah, go find the Cat Claw. Quadruple melee.
I'm in. Temper Helms for everyone. Come on.
And another ribbon. That's. He's got all 3. Does he have 3 rooms or 2?
I think he only has 2.
Yeah, okay.
So I will say, with that eye tile right there, if you were going to grind in Jaylow's position, I guess with that Masamune +3, this would be the time to do it. Just maybe let your other 2 characters die and just take your fighter up to stupid levels, just so you can try and get through this seed.
Yeah, that's always a good strat. Like levels, like if you're having a hard time, levels is just always gonna make things easier. That a lot of times is just the answer. Like you just wiping over and over again. It's like, yep, you just don't have the levels to do what you're trying to do.
Hey, once again, what's that, a Black Mage? Let's just punch it. Budgemano's Black Mage has a target painted on its back. So this is going to be his 4th crystal here that he's going to light. And I mean, yes, I'm being a little ahead of myself saying that Lich has, is going to die. But let's be honest, this is Lich. He's going to die.
That was he had no chance.
Nope. Lich had to open first turn nuke to even possibly have a chance, and still, fighter with Masamune +3 go burr.
Pretty much. Yeah. So that I believe is 4th orb here. So gonna stock up, I guess, real quick here. Yeah. Or just, I guess he's out of houses. So probably doesn't feel super great though, considering he checked pretty much every chest you could possibly check for the loose. So
yeah, he didn't check 3 chests.
Yeah, that's rough.
Now, of course, there's a chest in Temple of Fiends itself that can't have the key items in it. But as far as key itemable locations, he checked all but 3 chests.
Yep. He checked a lot of chests too that you don't have to check. So he's got a pretty high collection right here. Jaylow back in Volcano. This is where he needs to go. So
it is.
This is good for him.
Loot. Yep. And Jaylow does at least have a crystal on the board at this point, so no matter what happens, it's not a goose egg for him there. I always feel bad, like when I'm racing spells up. I'm like, yay, the seat's finally unlocking for me, and he done. So I'm sitting like, I was just into my first temple. Damn it!
Yeah.
That's one of the many things you will discover when you join the community for Final Fantasy Randomizer. Getting beat down by spell sap. It's a rite of passage. Ambush by Gulls. Come on, Thief. You have 1 job.
Yeah, pretty much. Is able to get out of there pretty fast, so at this point, there's pretty much, I don't see much that's going to really slow Budge down too much besides like some truly disastrous fiend, but he has a pretty sizable lead here.
He's got a good lead. He's got a pretty chunky characters, all things considered. Fighters at basically 550 health. Lich and carry probably shouldn't be a problem. Like, my concern, like, you always clench a little at Kraken just in case. So like the last 3 bosses, any of those could be a gatekeeper, and they may be a problem, but through this floor, I think we'll probably be safe.
Yeah, I mean, what was our master roll? Was it +3 or +2? +3? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, +3 with Massa, like, you don't even need temper. It's just, like, fast, and you're already gonna be doing crazy damage.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just going speed and power right here, all out damage.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely the correct play. I mean, look at that hit. 10 hits for like 800 or something like that. That's a huge hit.
Harry did something, and then died.
Yeah. Yeah, using heal 3 there, doesn't want to spend time with the heal pots. Always a great way to save time here in the end game. You don't want to use all of your like healing magic though, but sometimes people get a little trigger happy. But
the balance is good, but it is an optimization for people to make. I know when I first started playing, I would just rely on the heal pots because I wanted to conserve my magic, but.
Right.
The healing via the heal spells is much faster, so you got to find that right balance of like trying to pick up speed there.
Yeah. All right, Kraken. Let's see. Does he have anything at all?
Hey, what's Kraken?
The Kraken games.
Ooh, he is a little absorby.
Yeah, it wasn't the best damage there, but fast wasn't off. Oh, well, that's a very dead black mage.
That was some really good damage there, Kraken.
Yeah.
And that would have me just a little worried right now. I would not lie.
Yeah, the white mage goes down here. Okay, we're gonna hit the fighter.
Yeah, you need to... Okay, yeah, thief to the job. Good.
Yeah, he should be fine.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Yeah, casual 1200 hit with the massa.
Oh man, we get it, Kraken. We get it. Wow. So same speed and power here. Don't need to buff all that much. Let's get it fast going. The fighter already doing 800-ish damage. Tiamat punching like a kitten.
Yeah, I don't see much stop and budge here.
Oh darn, Fire 3. Tiamat also didn't have much in the way of health, and we're already moving on.
Yeah. This is almost Black Belt-esque.
Yeah. No, please, you want our EXP, right? No, go away. Go. Yeah, that's a good call. White Mage is not... okay.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you don't really want to risk your fast caster here, because that actually is something you want to get off, but...
I think he fasted his White Mage.
Yeah. A little mismenu, possibly.
Yeah.
And that Black Mage got hit pretty hard there.
Yeah, there it was. So now you kind of have to hope that the fast goes onto the gets off in time.
Yeah. And that chaos doesn't.
Nope.
Oh man, that is unfortunate. But he should
got a
still
fast
be
stick,
okay. Yeah, he's got a fast stick. Yeah, that's right. If he remembers. Yep. Okay.
Oh, it's good. Okay.
Nuclear. All right. Was that a 80 roll on the white mage? That was whatever.
That was really low. Yeah. What are you casting over there? Chaos Fade. There's some damage that we like to...
Oh, crack.
Okay.
Take out the thief. Big punch.
White Mage did their job, so...
Alright, terminated. GG's.
Simple and easy, yeah.
that, he's gonna take the win here. I believe he's 1-1 now.
I can double check the sheet. 1 second. Budgemano. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let me go pull that up. And we are looking at pods, and Budge is. This is which pod?
That is M.
M pod. Okay. And Budge is now 1-1. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So GG's to him. It looks like Jaylow has forfeited. I do not blame him. This, this seed early on was pretty brutal for him. So, no shame there. Forfeiting is part of the Final Fantasy randomizer experience.
It is. Knowing when to fold them is all part of the game.
Yeah. Looks like we have been joined by Budgemano. GG, sir.
Thank you.
GG.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
That was,
Yeah, so those loose, huh?
so it was a funny seed. The beginning was just a fetch quest on foot forever. I think I did literally an entire loop of the Circle C.
Yep.
I found that ship.
Oh, we commented on it, yeah.
Yeah, and then I felt like the whole beginning of the game I had no equipment, no armor, no weapons, no nothing. And then by the end I had like literally everything in the game almost.
Yeah.
So I made the big brain play that did not pay off at all of checking key locks before going to Volcano, which cost me some time there, but I got some good gear out of it at least. I don't know if I used any of it, but
I think the fast
stick?
Yeah, fast stick.
Is that part of that? Yeah.
I want to say it was dwarf locked, but
yeah, I think you're right. Temper helmet, which I didn't ever use. I forgot I had that. Was in Ordeals. So yeah, fast stick, which came in handy because I didn't execute that chaos fight very well, but got through it.
So were you nervous at all going in because of maybe your routing? You felt confident, or?
I mean, a little, but I did feel like I had, it depended on how Jaylow ended up routing through everything and what party he took. There, I didn't find a ton of. I wasn't looking for him. I guess there was metal slimes and waterfall that could have been a decent grind with a black belt, but I knew he was gonna have the same issues I had in the beginning trying to get the ship and
Right.
So I thought I had a good chance, and then going into Topher, I felt pretty confident that I was going to do it on my first dive. So
yeah, you kind of
Doper.
Yeah, the Monster +3 paid off with a katana, and yeah. So I had the gear, I had the levels, just getting through it. And I didn't fight Lich 2 twice this time, so that's improvements.
That's a rite of passage right there as well. Oh, walk. Oh, darn. So yeah, Jaylow struggled early in the seed, and late in the seed and all over because he found every single Danny script on every single enemy, and I'm pretty sure you saw like none of them.
I think the only thing I saw that was bad was I think tigers had poison or something like that. I got a wipe on that, but yeah, for the most part, enemies behave pretty well for me, at least.
Scorpions had Blaze. The Imp Grimp pack had...
they had Squid and Cure 4 Imps. I saw that.
Cure 4 into, like, Death Touch and a couple of other things as well. Yeah. The werewolves had Frost, which I think you saw late when it didn't matter, and he saw early when it did.
I think I had one wipe, but it was pretty early in Marsh.
Yeah, Oh yeah, because you were like right there and you just saved right out. The fire elementals had every spell under the sun, including Ruse.
Were unrunnable as well.
Yeah. God. Poor Jaylow ran into everything. It was tragic for that. That was the seed punishing him. So how you feeling after this?
Yeah, 1-1.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like 1-1 at least gives me a shot to potentially get into the last chance qualifier. I got, the one more match against Shofukumachi on Thursday, so hopefully I can pick up that
second
game. Yeah,
Yes.
and then you know, if I lose that one and go 1 and 2, and I'd be 7 seconds away. Or if I win that, I'd be 7 seconds away from 3-0. But
That doesn't sting at all, does it? No.
Yeah, 7 seconds. But I feel pretty good. This is my first spring tournament. Both I felt like I played decently in both of these races. Definitely room for improvement, but happy with how the seeds ended up running and how I went through them. So yeah, feeling pretty good, having a good time. So
yeah, you definitely look like you had some strong play. Like how long have you been playing?
I joined just after the spring tourney wrapped up last year, so
Okay.
Close to a year now. I did 2 Duckling Derbies, did Fall League, Dab, so been around for a bit now, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, no, you definitely look like a strong runner, so I would expect that you'll have a good shot at making it, so.
I would think. Gannon, I honestly don't have many questions. Without Jaylow in here, so we can chat with all the sad stuff that he had to see. And we already touched upon the historical walking tour. So, you got any other questions?
Not really. Yeah, just good luck to you in your future races.
GG's.
Yeah, GG.
Thanks, guys.
So, let's do final thoughts. Budge, what do you got? What do you got for us? Any final thoughts?
These flags, it's painful. I feel like I always make the wrong decisions on where to look for loose, but
I feel your pain.
that's what happens. I guess thanks to SpeedGaming for hosting us. I was watching the race just before this one, and then this one's, it's awesome to get that support, and thanks to you guys in the comms and Tracker and restreaming everything. And if you liked what you saw, join the Discord, start playing.
Oh yeah, if you're interested, FinalFantasyRandomizer.com. We got that site right there gives you the randomizer itself, and then links to the Discord and the development Discord. Come be a part of Final Fantasy Randomizer. I'm sure we'll probably do another Duckling boot camp and Duck Derby, the Ducklings being our new players. So that if you're interested now, you can come and learn soon after the tournament's over, and then be a part of the community. And I think with that, I've said my piece. Again, you want to take us home?
Yeah, no, thanks for doing comms. It was a lot of fun. It's really it was a fun race to watch. Yeah, I look forward to doing more comms and watching more of this tournament. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm not sure what's on next, but I'm sure it's fantastic. So have a great evening, great afternoon, great morning, just a good day.
Bye, guys.